YWCA Northwestern Illinois joining us this morning, Stacy Wright, and some exciting things happening, especially when we're talking about YW Tech Lab, IT Support Specialist Program. You guys got those applications open right now for folks. Good morning, Stacy.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me. Yes, it is a very exciting time. We are trying to fill up our next cohort of people who are interested in becoming IT support specialists. They're the people that we call IT techs, and we do have some spaces open. Our classes are due to start on July 21st, so we're anxious to get all the spots filled and get people into the start of some really exciting careers.
Absolutely. So for people who maybe don't know what the specific technical topics are that are covered, or they maybe have no idea what this type of program is, just briefly explain what maybe some of the things they'll be learning.
Sure. So this is actually a 16-week program, and we have a classroom right here in the YWCA. Students come to class from Monday through Friday each week for 16 weeks from 8 a.m. until 2:30. And they're going to actually be taking two classes. The first is in Google IT support, and they're going to be learning technical support fundamentals. They're going to be learning about networking and infrastructure and security and everything you need to know in order to become an IT tech, an entry-level person who will help people out with their computer, software, printer, and all their device issues. Sometimes these people sit on help desks. They can help you remotely. They are often in businesses. They'll be setting up computer workstations, but the next class that they'll be going through is CompTIA A+, which is kind of the gold standard around our area for anybody who wants an entry-level job into IT. At the end of those 16 weeks, they have the opportunity to earn industry-recognized certifications, and then they can go on and interview for one of our paid internships so they can get that work experience to put on their resumes. So it's a pretty exciting process. And in conjunction with all that tech, we also give them 80 hours of soft skills training. So we want them to be ready for their interviews and have great looking resumes and have practice on that as well.
Really setting them up for success. And what qualifications or experience, if there's any, required to be eligible to the program?
Thank you. Yes, they need to be 18 years or older. They need to have a GED or a high school diploma. And we do pre-test them in both reading and math. We'd like them to be at least 9th grade level. Other than that, there is an income verification that we have to go through. Anybody who is getting any kind of state benefits will automatically be eligible. Other than that, we have to look at the gross household income.
What kind of support is offered for people once they get into this program, many times facing challenges like childcare, transportation, even internet access? How do you guys support them?
We do have barrier supports in place, and we have a case manager who meets with them at the minimum once a month. So any kind of barrier supports, we can help them out with childcare, especially since we offer that assistance right here in the YWCA. If they're needing transportation, we can help them with bus passes. And there's just a multitude of issues that can come up that we will help them and with basically anything that they need in order to be successful. We want them to get jobs.
Yeah, that is the end goal of this program. And I think the internship component's really cool that you guys get to do this. I'm partnering with different businesses. What types of businesses are people able to partner with for that internship?
We have some wonderful partners in all kinds of industries. In education, we have an understanding with RPS, so Rockford Public School District. We are also in Winnebago County. We're in the city of Rockford. We have agreements with Aqua Aerobic, Rockford Ball Screw, Supply Corps. These are wonderful manufacturers. So, and then we're also in, of course, the IT industry, and we have an agreement with Rockford IT. So a lot of different areas, and we're exploring more as we go along. So we're excited that they can get some internship in just a variety of placements.
Absolutely. What are some of the success stories you've seen come out of this program? Because now it's been around for a few years and people really have gone on to really change their lives.
They have. In fact, we just had two of our former students back to talk to our current class because they have been through the program and they are now working out in the field. So we have had homeless people that are now working full-time in the IT industry. We have them over in education, in the IT departments. So they're actually changing their lives, and this is the first step that we can provide for them. It's a stepping stone to a job in IT, and they can keep learning and keep making more training and certifications so where they can create their own path and go up and get even more better paying jobs in technology.
It's incredible the growth you see from people who come in maybe having no background in technology whatsoever to then now having these certifications to make it their career. What are some of the things that people learn that maybe they should know ahead of time? Some of that curriculum, if they're maybe interested in learning a specific skill, kind of the courses that will be covered.
Absolutely. I think just from the things that some of our former students have told us is number one, you are going to become a lifelong learner. IT is changing every half minute. And so you
Yeah.
have to keep learning and you have to keep training yourself. And they also mentioned that, it's very important for you just to persevere and to not give up. I think anybody can tell you getting a job is a job in itself. So sometimes we have people that have backgrounds and they have to overcome those. And there are employers in this area who are willing to give those second chances. So being persistent, keeping that dream in place and doing all the learning that's necessary and knocking on those doors and looking at every opportunity is really vital.
It's a great door to open and walk through if you're able to. Anything specific that people should prepare or bring when they are applying or inquiring about application?
No, there's really not. We have to have some certain forms, but they're pretty much standard, photo ID. All they really need to do is give us a call, and I can walk them through the process, and we can get them started.
Well, if you're listening to this and you are thinking about joining the program or know someone who would be perfect for it, Stacy is the person you're going to want to contact. We have the information there for the YW Tech Lab IT Support Specialist Program. They are accepting applications now, but you got to get them in soon. It closes Friday, July 11th. You can call the number right there, the YWCA's number 815-968-9681 with the extension 262. It'll take you right to Stacy. You can also go to the website ywcanwil.org for additional information to see the application there. They have everything broken down, but you can also other ways to contact you, Stacy.
That would be the best way to contact me, and I'll be sure and get back with them. I can give you an email, but calling is really best and fastest.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us. An amazing program that helps change so many lives here in the community and all across the state line. So once again, if you're thinking this might be the program for you or someone you know, information right there on your screen, and you can go to ywcanwil.org for additional details and for more information on the program. Thanks again, Stacy.
Thank you, Maggie. You have a great day and a wonderful 4th holiday.